I show you the injuries that I got from the poisoning in Zambia. Some of you, Amurari, nezvakaitika, vanhu ava varoi Mnangagwa nemhuri yake varoi $2 million. The people from Dubai have given them $300,000, which they, when they bought Mnangagwa's scarf, they bought it for $300,000. So, unfortunately, on the side of Gaza, Comrade Nyoka Mabunu, I was talking to him less than an hour ago. There is no money, there's no funding available. So we are on our own. This man Mnangagwa is putting everything, all the resources to remove. Let this man come back. Mnangagwa had gone, but
Hello?
Hello, but
Yes, pharmacy.
yeah. I need to hear from you what's going on, because you had promised last time a broadcast that you were going to reverse your statements.
We have moved on, Simba.
How have you moved on? The young man is still in jail, and you know, Kuti, the reason why he's in jail, it's for politics. It's because of those statements that you made. And there are also 105 who got arrested. They're on bail. Okay, some of them are on bail, but they're still in trouble because of statements that you planted into Mabunu's mouth.
No, Simba, you're an adult, and it. You don't talk to this Nabasa.
How would you say it, Nabasa? The young man is in jail. The young man is in jail. How
can someone plan a statement with a politician with ZANU? You know that Nyoka Mabunu is a ZANU politician.
But you made those statements, and they're untrue, and you agreed on that broadcast that they're untrue.
Which statement?
The statements, Yekuti, number one, Nyoka Mabunu is Blessed Gaza, or he is spokesman of Blessed Gaza. Number two, the statements that the demonstration doesn't have money.
Yes, the demonstration doesn't have money.
Pardon, that wasn't true. There's no demonstration that has ever needed money. And number
that's
three,
Mabunu asked us to raise money.
But what you put in Blessed Gaza in there.
Because that's what he said. I'll send you the statement of what he said.
No, but did you? But you know that look.
But
Gaza has got nothing.
No,
but my point is, Gaza has got nothing to do with Nyoka.
Yes, but Nyoka said he's got something to do with Nyoka.
But look, pardon. So assuming that is true, that you heard that, now that you know that it is not true, can't you correct it? Assuming that you heard it, can't you correct that? Because that is the reason why Nyoka is in jail. And you know, the whole issue here, the first charge, it relates to fraud. It's a money laundering offense. And you know what? This is the same issue.
No, that's not true.
No, it is. The first charge, 25,000. The first charge, I got people, they 25,000 runs.
No,
is it not?
No, Simba. Okay, I'm going to give you the charge sheet, but not the whole thing. The first charge relates to a conviction in Harare. He was convicted for.
I'm aware of that. I'm dealing with what
was he convicted for? What was he convicted for?
No, that is something else. It's not my focus.
He was convicted for 2,600, which is not paid off. After Vatengeza stand for Harare. That's the first charge.
I'm listening.
Are you aware of that?
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. There's something in Harare. Yeah.
But that's you have to be specific.
Yeah, I am aware of that. But he got trapped. He got trapped through money. It was through money. The very first allegation inside the police station. How can you say no? Are you his solicitor? Are you his lawyer? The lawyer did state there was an
I
issue
sit with his lawyers every time before they go to court. Lawyers sit with me.
Pardon. You know, I've got a recording here. I interview. The lawyer, even just now, he's just contacted me just now. So I'm in direct contact with his lawyers.
I sit with his lawyers
trap,
before he goes to court. So,
pardon, pardon. The trap was relating to money, 25,000 rands that he was accused by Sibanda Shumba. Yeah, and honest,
it's not 25,000. It's 14,000.
Whatever. Let's just assume it's $10. Let's just assume it's $10.
It's 14,000.
Whatever it is. But pardon, whatever that is, my point is that there was an entrapment that followed your statement that the demonstration needs money. So the young man.
That's not correct. Wait. Nyoka and Shumba had an agreement over sofas.
Over money.
So what happened is that sofa.
Okay.
Nyoka akatora 14,000. Ya Shumba. Yaka deposit kwa Capitec account. Those are not pay my charge sheet.
I'm listening.
Yeah. So this is a good entrapment. It's not true. What happened is Nyaya is Maria Chakatopina Capitec account macho. You understand? But when Nyoka landed at the airport, he had over $1 million in his bank account. You understand?
I'm listening.
That $1 million was withdrawn by Zimbabwe intelligence. I've said this before. So there were other issues which will come out on court on Thursday.
Okay. So
but
okay, so you know what, pardon here quickly. Pardon. I'll just nyaya yemari iyoyo. Even if it's $10, you've just told me it's $1 million. That money, that entrapment.
$1 million was already in his bank account.
Okay, whatever that is, pardon. You stated on 20 March that the demo needs money. The young man was entrapped through money. And his solicitors.
Yes, but not after my statement. He already had the money in his bank. It was deposited into his bank. So the $1 million already was in his bank.
On 20 March?
The 14,000 was...
So you're saying on 20 March, it was already in his account?
I'll give you the charge. You know, it's not about my debts. You know, my debts.
Was the money in his account on 20 March?
It was already in his bank account because he was arrested on 14 April.
No, pardon, Saka, it's later. 20 March is
but I don't know. I request a bank statement.
Okay, pardon. So you're contradicting yourself. Try and just focus here. 20 March is a month before. When I contacted you that time, and I was trying to hint you, and you also objected to me posting that, which I was willing even to delete, and I'm still willing to delete that post that I made on 20 March. If you can address... No.
If you want to make a fool of yourself, you must continue.
Okay,
I can tell you one thing,
pardon.
I'm not the player in this thing. I'm not a player. I'm a journalist.
Pardon. But you made statements. Look, there are people here.
You make a lot of
where the journalist does. Are you saying being a journalist you are then allowed to get 105 people arrested?
No one got arrested because of me. People were arrested by a drug.
But you said that Nyoka is blessed Gaza. You said that Nyoka is blessed Gaza. That's what you said. Verify, assuming that is true and it's not edited clip.
You want me to verify Nyoka's own statement?
Whatever that is, Waka verify. Now that you know that Gaza has got nothing to do with this young man, Gaza has no spokesman.
How do you know that?
I know that. It's a fact. Gaza himself has come out, so he's made it clear publicly.
Anyway, Gaza ndinaye panapa urutaura zvaGaza.
Papi, we akapa video ndratidza. Gaza upi unaye papi?
Ndoza ndichikuza kuti
unaye papi Gaza. Unaye papi Gaza.
Tanga waita friend ndokutaridza.
Unaye papi Gaza. Muise kapa video.
Uri ku UK.
Munaye akuza kuti ndiri ku UK ndiani? Wazona kuti akuza kuti
mira Simba. inini Geza ndinai pano pandiri panapa ndinai Geza.
Ndiratidze pavideo.
No, I can't. Because
Ndiratidze.
ukaita friendly with me. If you are friendly with me, I will show you.
Pardon, the young man is in jail. The young man is struggling.
But Geza is with me.
What is that?
Geza andinai panapa.
Pardon. You know, pardon, the type of thing these are, you are now veering into the arena of fraud, money laundering, and terrorism financing, which the young man is set to be charged. Pardon, you know that. And you planted words.
Wait. No, he has been charged.
No, yeah, but he.
And I'm saying to you, Simba, let me give you a portion of the charge sheet.
Pardon. It is set to get worse. You have already seen the charges in Harare. The charges in Harare cite him by name. And over your own words that you planted on 20 March. So how
it's because I want my charge sheet.
Okay. Dinaro rekwarareka. Okay. Ndinokupa zvese reku South Africa. How different is this to what you did for UBET in April 2023?
UBET is your cousin.
What cousin? What relationship have you ever seen? What cousin? What are you talking about? Pardon. There are 105 people who are in jail, who are struggling, and you're busy talking about a cousinship that you have got no clue that you're actually falsifying. Pardon, there are 105 people. Right. So okay. Let's just assume he is someone who is even my relative. Let's just assume that is. Pardon. What you did? Let's just assume that is true. How different is what you have done on Nyoka Mabunu to what you did for UBET in March, April? What decoys that you talked about there? How did you make that up? How do you speak? How you know that UBET Angel never played decoys? You said there that there were decoys there. That UBET Angel never was never investigated. You posted here a video in April of 2023. Exactly the same time. What
I always tell you when you're talking to me,
but how do you differentiate it? What you did for UBET, and to what you did, because this is relating to money laundering, right, and terrorism financing. And you made statements. You made statements saying that people are going to demonstrate. They're going to physically remove Mnangagwa. Is that not terrorism? Were you not planting terrorism words into Nyoka's? But you said that people are going to march into State House and remove people.
Yes,
you said
I can give you the recording of my discussion on Nyoka to that effect.
How different is what you have done on Nyoka Mabuni to get him into trouble, and the 105 people?
What do you mean getting Nyoka into trouble? He's an activist.
What you did,
I'm not responsible for what he
did on UBET Angel, knowing very clearly the statements that you're making on your YouTube account were false, misleading.
Okay, wait.
How different
UBET
is
Angel is your cousin. Let's
just assume he's my brother. Okay, I'm asking you how different. Okay, so how different is what you have done on Nyoka Mabunu? Whatever that is, even if I was to live in the same house with you, but how different is what you have done on this young man and the 105 to what you have been doing for UBET Angel since that day when you contacted me and told me that you are now working for UBET and Modiwa Hood? Tell me, how different is it?
Stop.
How
your
different?
Hatred for UBET Angel is a personal matter.
How different? How different is it? How different is it? How different is it? Tell me.
What are you talking about, Simba?
You know what terrorism financing is. You know what money laundering.
Terrorism financing.
You know what you posted here. How Al Jazeera fell for Zimbabwe intelligence decoys. You know that you were communicating falsehoods, don't you? Don't you
You
know that
took
you're
Al
committing
Jazeera to
false?
court and you lost.
Don't you know
You
that
took Al Jazeera to court and you lost.
that is false?
No, you lost. You
Whatever
took
that
Al
is,
Jazeera to court and you lost.
whatever that is that you could play around words. Don't you know that what you posted here was false? With the claims
Simba,
that you made here, even your own subscribers are telling you in the comments there that what you're making there is false and misleading. So I'm asking you, how different and how do you confidently say that what you have been doing, the work you've been doing for Hubert, is different from what you have done on Nyoka and the 105 people who are
I've
in
talked to
trouble?
you, but Angel,
While
2
you're there,
times in my whole life.
okay,
2
tell me.
times.
So how
He
do
is your
you?
cousin.
How do you?
No,
How
no,
do
he
you?
is your
How do you?
cousin.
How whatever?
You grew up with
How
you,
do
but
you?
Angel.
Tell me. How do you? How do you comment? How do you comment on an ongoing case and falsely accuse lawyers that lawyers have told you? Nyoka's lawyers have told you that police officers received money. How do you accuse? Which lawyer?
Where is that
You
statement?
said it recently in your video. You said that lawyers.
Did I say the lawyers or did I tell you Kuti, the team Nyoka?
You
The team Nyoka has put it on record.
you
It's
said
written.
Nyoka's lawyers told you.
Okay, play it back for me. Play it for me.
Nyoka's lawyers told
Play
you
it for me.
that
Play it for me.
police officers were paid by.
But it's not Nyoka's lawyers. It's not Nyoka's lawyers. It's Nyoka's team. Sarwaka has made a statement to that effect.
Did you report to the court or to police officers? Because this is an ongoing case. You're making extremely strong statements while a case is ongoing. How do you manage to survive? How do you manage to survive while a case is ongoing and you're making such statements without involving or at least even reporting or passing a note to the judge? Because the case is ongoing, they're in South Africa. And you're right there physically.
Okay.
So
there is
my question
by
to
Nyoka's
you,
team that says an amount of 50,000 has been paid. It's there on their channel. Go there and see it.
That amount of 50,000 was paid to by to police officers.
Yes, it's there.
To police officers.
Not police. They name the person who was paid. Go there to their channel and check.
So you twisted the statement.
It's there on Nyoka Mabunu. It's there on the Nyoka Mabunu channel.
You twisted the statement then. Okay, so let me come to you. Let me come to you now. What you have been doing to this young man and the words that you agreed on the previous broadcast that you were going to reverse. And these statements are in the arena of terrorism financing and a whole cloud of accusations and that you have built against Nyoka and the 105 coming to them. How do you continue more than a month now after acknowledging that you were going to address those statements and you haven't done anything? How do you continue as a human being? You know that the young man is in trouble because of your statements. You can now clear, you even acknowledged it yourself. And that's why I was asking you, how different
you're wrong.
is this?
Nyoka was arrested for 3 things. Let me explain you the 3 things. Why Nyoka was arrested.
Why was
3 things.
You know,
The first thing,
whatever he was arrested for, I know I get those notes from the lawyers, but you know that
okay, but let me give you why, so that you're talking to me now. Let me give you.
Per your own broadcast, you quoted a man called Honest Sibanda. That Honest Sibanda, it was relating to money after you had planted words into Nyoka's mouth. Number one, that he is blessed Gaza. Hold on there. You planted words. You planted words into Nyoka's mouth on 20 March 2025. That Nyoka is blessed Gaza.
That money relates to 14 March. 14 March.
No, but whatever it is, but you stated that Nyoka.
But you are trying to explain, Simba. I said on 20 March and the money was transferred on 14 March.
You stated that Nyoka is blessed Gaza. Did you not? Did you not?
All right, it's okay. Simba,
you
don't want to hear what I have to say.
No, did you not? Tell me. Did you not?
You don't want to hear what I have to say.
So
the money was transferred into Nyoka's account on the 14th of March.
So how do you
I said my statement was the 20th of March.
Whatever that is, you planted words into his mouth that
I
he
planted the
himself,
money, the words after the money was
you
received.
planted the whatever it is. I have got the notes. I talked to the lawyers, and it's not much when the money was
You know,
transferred.
you're not wrong.
I
Simba.
spoke.
You're not totally wrong.
I was talking with Masiwa on that very day on 20 March, and there was no money in his
But
account.
you
You
got
are
the
not
money on the
telling the
14th
truth.
of
You are
March.
not telling the
You
truth.
got the money on the
I
14th
don't
of
know
March.
why you seem
Because
why do you enjoy
so, because
to
it-
falsify? Show me the evidence
yeah.
show me the evidence that is 14 March.
I'll send you the charge sheet.
No, show me the
It's in the
evidence.
charge sheet.
Show me the
I'll
evidence.
send you the charge sheet. It's in the charge sheet.
Send it.
Okay,
Send
I'll
it
send
on
you.
here.
I want
Send
data.
it. Send it.
I want information.
Send it.
I'll send you.
Send it.
Okay.
Mm.
No,
And how
just give
different
me time.
how do you differentiate helping Hubert to cover up
You bet is your cousin.
whatever that you claim that he is, assuming that I even live with him. But my point
You
is,
lived with Libet and you
my
grew up
point is, my point. But I
with Wopo.
okay.
Simba.
Whatever that you
You,
can
you
say,
grew up with Wopo, and your problem is you got hatred for your
whatever that you
own
can
family
say,
member.
Bart, whatever that you can say. How do you walk with a straight face? Pardon. When you know that you planted words into Nyoka's mouth, and how do you differentiate that to what you were doing for Hubert in March, April 2023? You started doing for him, which you told me.
Simba,
You
are you a
told me
robot? You
back
keep
then.
repeating the same
Well,
thing. Are you
I've
a
got the
robot?
messages here. I've got your messages here. Here.
Simba, are you a
Right here.
robot? You keep
Here.
repeating the
I've got the
same thing over
messages.
and over again.
Yes, they are. The messages relate to your activity.
Take information, Simba. Learn to
Your
take information.
activities. Look at this. 14 January 2023. Happy New Year, my brother. I hope we can find more areas of cooperation 2023. And then there you are. And there
Because I
you are.
thought you were a
Now you
person. I want to
confirm.
say Muru,
Now you
Simba.
confirm. You don't say.
Muru.
You
Not
don't
that
say.
problem.
So,
Simba. Let me
how
tell
do
you,
you
Simba.
differentiate? How do you differentiate?
You don't like
How do you
Simba. You
differentiate?
don't like being
How do you
Simba. You don't like
differentiate
being
what you're doing for him for a money laundering suspect,
Simba.
right?
Simba.
But
You
what
are
you've been doing
busy
since 2023, right after,
investigating other
how do you
journalists instead
differentiate
of
what you have
investigating
done to this young
Mnangagwa.
man? How do you go on YouTube and to speak, claiming that you're reporting news when you know what you're doing is putting this young man into trouble? And you've continued for more than a month. I spoke to you over a month ago to respecting you
Simba,
and
I
hoping,
don't know
and
what is happening there in the UK.
you made
But
communication. You
something is
made
gone wrong there in
communication
the UK.
that you were going to
I can assure you, Simba. What is
refer.
wrong with that?
You
It's normal.
said, pardon, that you were going to reverse your statements, and up to now, you still haven't done what is so simple, which could have saved this young man by now. And the
Guys,
105, you don't seem moved at all that the 105 are being falsely accused of leading a violent, of participating in a violent demonstration that you doctored with your own mouth on 20 March 2025. How do you continue doing this, pardon? With a
Okay,
straight
Simba, I'm
face,
just about to go live again. I'm just about to go live. So let's wrap this up.
without continuing your work for Hubert Angel to cover up for his money laundering that you
You mean
started
your
in
cousin, Libet
2023.
Angel?
How do you
Your cousin,
do
Libet Angel.
that? How do you do that? Tell me.
Simba, I
How
need
do
to
you
go
do
live
that?
now.
How do you do that? And how do you
I'm going
say
live.
that you have not been
And
helping
we
Hubert?
won't win.
If you
We
haven't
won't win. We're
deleted,
going
okay,
to...
okay, so why haven't you deleted this post? You know that this is not true, that there were decoys. Why haven't you deleted this post then? If you weren't
Let's deal
paid
with
by
that
Hubert,
on
if you were not paid
let's
by
deal with it
Hubert
on a...
Angel, pardon Gambakwe, how come you haven't deleted the post that you made to
I
cover
don't
up
delete my
for
post.
Hubert
I
Angel's
don't delete
money
my post.
laundering? This post that you claimed here that Al Jazeera fell for Zimbabwe intelligence decoys, that was even denied by the CIO, by the Zimbabwe intelligence. So
Yeah, but I
how
don't
do
delete my
you?
post because when I make a post, I never delete it.
Oh, but you know that it is false. You know that it's false. The CIO
Yeah, but
were
then
clear. The CIO, even the
you
CIO,
correct it.
the in Zimbabwe
No, I'm saying
intelligence
you correct it.
rubbished your post. They presented evidence, and Hubert Angel himself paid money. He paid money to get this post and
So,
others done.
who?
Hubert Angel paid. Do you want me to show you the bank account transfers? Okay, do you want me to show you the bank account transfers? Okay, stay there. I will show you the bank account transfers. Why are you evading? I will show you the bank account transfers. I will show you the bank account transfers. If you're telling me that you're not aware that there were bank account transfers right there in South Africa and you were involved, you yourself were involved. So, okay, hold on there. So keep quiet, then I will show you the payments that were made before you made this video. Before you made,
how do you show me on a voice note?
How do I know the bank payments? How do I know that the transfers?
How do you show me something on a voice call?
I will show you right now. I can do a video call and I'll show you straight away right now. Let me share the video.
No, I'm just about to go live. It's 10 o'clock now. I've got actual work to do.
Let me share the video right now. Why are you running away?
No.
Why are you running away? Why are you running away from me showing video payments that were done? Bank payments. Bank payments that were done. Before you uploaded your video, money that was paid by Hubert Angel. You were claiming that that money was not paid by Hubert Angel. I'm going to show you money that was paid by Hubert Angel. So how do you deny that you participated in money laundering? How do you deny?
Okay, let me see, Simba.
How do you deny?
Let me go live to my live and it's.
How do you deny? How do you deny that you participated in money laundering?
Simba, I want to go live.
No, I said, how do you deny? How do you deny? You can go live. You will need to call me, pardon, because this is not a small thing, you know. And you know me, pardon. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for news. I'm doing this for justice. Okay? I'm doing this for justice. Okay, because pardon, you made statements that have gotten over 105 people in trouble, including Nyoka, 106 now, including Nyoka. And you know that these statements are connected to your work for Hubert Angel. And wait, you're telling me that you're running away. You can go, and you will need to set an appointment. Okay, I hope you're going to set an appointment, and I will go through the bank account payments that you've just said that you don't want to hear. Okay.
But do you know that I don't have to talk to you?
Thank you very much.
You don't have to talk to you. If I want, I can just
very much. You can actually cut the phone and you just go. I'll be happy.
Yes. So now
I will be happy. You have said that you don't want to see the bank account transfers. I will reveal the bank transfers. Thank you. Let's cut the phone. Let's cut the phone.
I've never been paid by anyone in my whole life.
You're saying that Hubert Angel didn't pay money to put up this whole script.
I said
that
no one has never paid me.
You were saying that Hubert Angel didn't pay money to put up this script about intelligence decoys. I have got the bank transfers and I will show. Thank you. And I'm not stopping, by the way, pardon. This is going to go very far. You can cut the phone if you want. And you can set an appointment when you want, if you want, then you can set an appointment. But I'm not stopping, pardon. Thank you.
Okay, what do I?
You can